I think moving abroad doesn't have to be painful.
Moving abroad taught me to be quite open-minded and open to diversity.
When you go and live in other countries, you start to appreciate your own country as well.
But the biggest is perhaps to find someone that guides you through the process of finding new people in different places.
I came back a lot braver.
It has taught me to never take anything for granted, but everything can be worked out and you'll get there eventually.
Hi, my name is Charles Garnier and I work for Settl'in as partnership manager. I moved abroad to the US first 14 years ago for studying just before the financial crisis of 2008, and I stayed 2 years over there. The first year to study and to get my degree, the second year to work. What was important to move from the US to Great Britain was to find a way to ship all your things securely from a country to another. So we managed to find at the time a shipping company that took from your home directly all your suitcases and delivers them to your new place in London. That was really, really good, I have to say. It was still very difficult to find the job I really wanted to do, or at least a job that was interesting and in my field. It's very easy to find a job in London in retail and hospitality. However, if you want to find your dream job, the best is first of all to get very specialized in one thing. Let's say, for example, in one specific software or one skill that is very precise. Finding a place was a bit more challenging. We managed at the time to find a lovely, cute place in Baker Street, very small, not very functional, and with white carpet everywhere, which is typically what you find in British homes. It's difficult to find a home usually in your price range. There is a broad range of real estate available in London. However, if your budget is a bit tight, it's better to find something better outside of London rather than to find a flat share or something very small. I fell at home in London when I started to live with my partner, and that was 7 years ago in South London. Finding a place that you can finally call home and not necessarily just a flat share with some friends is really what made me feel really at home. And of course, now that we have a child, we realize all the benefits that London and also the government is providing when you are raising a child. What I learned living in London was to be more open-minded. Of course, it's something that you discover not only with London, but moving abroad in general. And you realize there is so much diversity in this world that it's worth it. What I love the most about London, especially when you move a bit outside of Zone 1, is there is lots of greenery and parks everywhere. We are fortunate to live very close to one of the common in South London, and this was not only great during lockdown, where you realize that you can literally go for a run, and going exactly around the park is exactly 5 kilometers. That's great for running, and it's the case all around London. At Settl'in, what we are doing for expats is really connecting the dots and creating an environment that is positive when you move from a country to another. We are not only focusing on families and individuals, but also to companies that wish to relocate most of their employees anywhere. what we provide as an ecosystem is really making sure that the expat is feeling at home, and not only for themselves but for the rest of the family, for their partners and their kids, making sure that every aspect of their move is taken in consideration and not only taking the suitcases from one place to another.